All right, what's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chachi with Level Up with Chachi, and today we're going to be talking about real growth. And I ain't talking about just muscles. I'm talking about a mindset as well, because a strong body without the strong mind won't last, and a strong mind without discipline will not execute. So we're going to get into top 3 nutrition tips and 3 mental growth keys that can help you build muscle and build a mindset. All right, so let's get into it. All right, build muscle, build mindset. 3 nutrition tips and 3 mental growth keys. Grow stronger, think sharper, live disciplined. Let's get it. All right, why muscles and mindset go together? You got to understand, muscles need fuel, mindset needs discipline, growth needs consistency. All right, your muscles need fuel to get through the workouts. Your muscles need fuel to build. So you know what I'm saying, so it needs the endurance. So when it comes to carbs, do not think carbs are bad. Unhealthy carbs are bad, but your carbs, you get from like rice, sweet potato, squash. Those type of things are necessary in order for you to go out there and really grind and work hard to destroy that muscle, so that as it repair, it can grow. Mindset need discipline. Motivation dies. Motivation flickers out. Okay, but your mindset needs to be disciplined, because discipline is when you don't feel like it. Discipline is when ain't nobody else there. Discipline is when you don't have the support you think you ought to have. So you want to make sure your mindset is getting disciplined. And growth need consistency. You must stack the days. You must go day in and day out with a routine in order to grow. All right. Now, nutrition tip number 1. Protein is king. I'm telling you right now, protein is king. Like I said, your muscles need fuel. So that protein is not fuel. The carbs are the fuel. The protein repairs the muscle. All right. So if you also you want to make sure you aim for 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Meaning, if you are 200 pounds, if you weigh 200 pounds, you want to get anywhere from 150 to 200 grams of protein in daily. 150 to 200 grams of protein in daily. And that's if you, now I'm talking about, don't just not be working out. If you're grinding and working and you're ripping those muscle fibers down, and that protein is to repair muscles, you need to make sure you're getting 150 to 250 grams of protein in daily. And this is including protein in every meal. So for an example, if you eating 4 times a day, you want to make sure you getting 30 to 40 to 50 grams of protein in each meal. So if you can get 50 grams of protein in each meal, that is what's going to help you reach that goal of 200 grams of protein if you weigh 200 pounds. Nutrition tip number 2, eat enough calories. Growth requires surplus, meaning surplus is if you intaking 2,500 calories a day, right? You need to bump that up to 3,000 calories a day. That's the surplus, okay? You need to get your calories. So your protein has calories, carbs has calories, fat has calories. I believe for every gram of protein is 4 calories. For every gram of carb is 4 calories. And for every gram of fat, I believe it's 11 calories. But that's why you need to make sure you, like, 200 grams of protein is giving you 200 times 4 in calories. So you're getting almost 800 calories out of 200 grams of protein. And the same with carbs. If you get 200 grams of carbs, you get 800 calories. So if you ate 4 meals with 50 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein, right there, you're only at 1,600 calories. So you still got to get to that 3,000. That's why I said growth requires surplus. So you have to bump up the calories in order to grow. All right. Under eating kill gains. And that's just what I said. You might eat 4 meals a day and you're only getting 1,600 calories, and you need to be getting 3,000. That under eating will kill your gains. All right. You need to make sure you're eating in a surplus in order to gain the mass to gain the size. Like I use myself for example. I was weighing 200 pounds. I am trying to grow in size. Now I got up to 212 and 210, but it fluctuates because if I undereat, I don't grow because I'm really lifting hard. But if I eat in a surplus, I'm able to grow. All right, and fuel your training. That is how you want to make sure you don't. I don't necessarily believe in the things like energy drink or things like that. I was get it from the foods. Get it from the foods. Get it from the right foods. All right. Nutrition tip number 3: hydration and recovery. Water equals performance. Sleep equals growth. Recovery matters. Meaning, drink as much water as you possibly can. Drink you some water because sometimes we're overhydrated. And don't be caring about the scale because you gotta understand that a gallon of water weighs I think 8.3 or 8.4 pounds. So you're gonna put weight on in water. That's cool. But if you're getting ready for a show or you on that type of level, you can get it out. But you need to make sure you got enough water. You need to make sure you're getting proper sleep. Stop trying to perform with these 2, 3, 4 hour little naps. You need sleep, okay? You need to sleep. Sleep helps your body grow. When you're laying down, that body is still working. God made an amazing body, so you're still working. And recovery matters. You ain't got to run to the gym 6, 7 times a week. You can go 3, you can go 4. If you go in there and handle your business and then your habits when you're not in the gym and still eating clean, eating healthy, and putting the necessary fuel in your body to grow while you're still sleeping, stretching, walking, things of that nature, you'll be able to still grow without thinking you got to be in the gym 6 and 7 times, right? All right. Now, mindset tip number 1, discipline over motivation. Like I just said, motivation fades, discipline stays. Show up anyway. All right. Understand that motivation can burn out, but discipline, standards, everyday routine, a schedule that'll stay. All right. And no matter how you feel, you got to show up. Mindset tip number 2: control your input. You got to control and watch what you're watching. That matters. You got to control what you're listening to. That matters. And feed your mind with strength. Change your habits as far as what you allow to come into your body for as hearing and seeing. All right. Write down affirmations. There's power in I am. Write down I will be fit. I am amazing. I am focused. I am grateful. I am healthy. Write those things down and then you will be able to change your daily habits just by writing positive affirmations. You got to scrub that subconscious and put the new things in there in order for you to control your input. And last but not least, mindset tip number 3: daily small wins. All right, stack the habits, win the day, progress over perfection. All right, you don't got to be perfect. Okay, all you need to do is be consistent. Stack days, stack habits, get in a routine. Every day you want to be better than you were yesterday. You want to make sure that you are able to grow 1% a day. You want to be able to grow 1% a day. Out of 365 days, if you're able to grow 1%, that is 365% of growth better than you was last year. So if you was here last year, you here this year because you have 365% of growth that you've done stacking the days over time. So let's make sure: strong body, strong mind, strong life. If this video was helpful for you, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Level up. And y'all already know this is Chachi with Level Up with Chachi in the Level Up room. Let's grow our mind, let's grow our body, and let's stack the days. Y'all already know, man. We out of here, baby. Keep it going.